Alright, get on board everyone, we have some fresh new mods to deliver. This video is sponsored by Eniba.com, a fairly new online marketplace where you can get game keys and gift cards for PC, Xbox, PSN, Nintendo and much more. Check out the fantastic weekly deals with up to 70% off. Use the code IKARI during the registration to get another 3% off of every purchase and have a fun time gaming. Hello everyone, I'm Ikari, and since it has been a while since the last review, here are some of the highlights of the last couple of months. This episode concentrates on fixes and performance improvements. Fallout 4 FPS Fix is the first mod. This is a continuation, or if you want an upgrade to the mod Boston FPS Fix. And just like its predecessor, it concentrates on fixing pre-combines and cells that were damaged when the DLCs were added. The huge FPS drops are usually noticeable the most around the Boston area, but with this mod around all the 4,500 cells, meaning the whole Commonwealth, have been generated from scratch anew, and should give you a juicy FPS boost everywhere. And with the next mod we shall get some juicy script memory. Baka ScrapHeap Script Memory Limit Expander. This mod aims to deal with the extremely script-heavy mods, like for example the well-known sim settlements. Now the author have provided a very explanational and easy to understand picture to help us understand what this mod actually does. But jokes aside, the original version of this mod, which was released for Skyrim Special Edition, makes it possible to read save files greater than 70 MB. The Fallout 4 engine actually does not have this limitation, and I find it kinda funny that even the author themselves say they don't know the full extent of what it'll affect, and whether it'll cause problems or fix existing ones. But according to the people who have used this mod so far and their feedback, it does work incredibly well, so you should definitely try it out too. The next mod is FPS Boost Sprint Engine Limitations. This mod is based on a flaw in the Fallout 4 engine, which apparently can cause stuttering while sprinting. So what this mod does is editing NPC movement speeds and restricting sprinting of certain NPCs to prevent those engine flaws from taking effect. That way there should be less pathfinding glitches like NPCs not arriving at their destination on time, and of course this mod also promises an increase of around 5 FPS in certain areas. And another potential FPS boost is the free FOV mod. Of course it's possible to manually adjust field of view with console commands and make more of the world visible, but doing this also causes a performance impact on your system. However, apparently the engine renders a lot more of your surroundings than you actually see in first person. So what this mod does is modify the skeleton to make use of those already rendered surroundings and increase the field of view, but without the performance impact. Also notable is that while altering the skeleton, this mod is still somehow compatible with the body replacer mods like CBBE. Good to know. Okay, and in the end we have two practical mods to improve gameplay a bit. First, the classic holstered weapon system. I added this to the fixes episode because it was a feature in Fallout 3, so in a way we are fixing the holster system to old standards. Yes, we had a couple of substitute visible holster mods in the past, but this one is way better, trust me. Basically it's just like it was in Fallout 3, completely plug and play. Just equip any weapon and it will show up. No need to mess around with accessories like it was the case in the past. And yes, of course it works well for NPCs too. And yes, it also works for most modded weapons without any extra steps. The only thing it does not work for right away are big weapons, like miniguns. For those you have to edit the ini file of this mod. This feature is disabled by default because there might be some clipping. But yeah, it's definitely a huge improvement to what we had in the past. And the other practical mod is Flying Personal Vertibird, also something that should have been in the base game. But you know, Bethesda doesn't trust us with flyable creatures in their games. Only look, no touchy boy. But now you can just craft your own Vertibird at any settlement and then use it to fly wherever you want. You can still use the autopilot of course and rock the minigun, but you can also press the R button and control it manually. And fly. And... No, wait, what's going on? This is not what we agreed on earlier. Well yeah, you know, Bethesda games. Sometimes it just works, sometimes it just doesn't. It's possible to use the controller, but it will only fly with the D-pad, and that way the quick menu will also pop up of course, because it's hardwired to the D-pad. But the good thing is you can craft a beacon and call the Vertibird to other maps, like DLC maps. So in the end of the day, things do work out somehow, mostly. And this is it for this episode. Links to all mods are as always in the description below. Don't forget to endorse the mods you like. And if you like flying, hit the like button and subscribe for more best new Fallout 4 mods. I thank you all for watching and see you around.